Okay. Uh, Normalization. Today we will learn about the normalization. Yes, students, screen is visible to everyone. Screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, and this is unit 2's topic. Okay, in the unit 2, we have learned the keys. Okay, types of keys. Then we have learned some commands. Okay, and then constraints. Also, we had covered in the unit 2. Then relational algebra. Okay, and the next topic is normalization. Normalization. Okay, what is normalization? So normalization is the process of organizing the data in the database. Yes, students, you have to remember all the topics. Unit 1, whichever topics we had covered in the unit 1, you have to remember. Concept you should know. Okay, what is ER diagram? What is data models? Generalization? What is schema? Okay, types of models. All these things you should remember. ऐसे नहीं कि we are learning unit 2 पढ़ रहे हैं and you forget about unit 1. ऐसे नहीं करना है, ठीक है? You should remember all the topics. Please revise करो. Every weekend में revise करो. Okay, हर एक subject का जो भी आपने पूरा week जो भी पढ़ा है, revise all the topics. Okay, normalization, and this is a new word for you. Okay, what is normalization? The normalization is the process of organizing the data in the database. Okay, it is a process. Normalization is it is a process. Means we will carry out some steps. Okay, which steps we will learn later. So it is a process of organizing the data in the database. Organizing the data, मतलब arrange the data in the database. Normalization is used to minimize the redundancy. Okay, it used to minimize the redundancy. What is the meaning of redundancy? Student, what is the meaning of redundancy?
Duplication.
Yes, duplication. Okay, so normalization is used to minimize the redundancy from a relation or set of relation. Relation मतलब table. Okay, table में से it is used to, sorry, हाँ, normalization used to remove the duplication or redundancy from the table. It is also used to eliminate, okay, it is also used to eliminate the undesirable characteristics. Which characteristics? Like insertion, updation and deletion anomalies. Okay, what is the meaning of anomalies? Anomalies मतलब क्या? Problems जो हम लोग face करेंगे. For example, insertion हम लोग करें तो जो records we are inserting, that only that record must be inserted. अपडेटेड जो रिकॉर्ड्स वी आर अपडेट कर रहे हैं वही रिकॉर्ड अपडेट होना चाहिए. ऐसे नहीं है कि हम कर कुछ रहे हैं और कुछ हो रहा है. ओके, डिलीट द रिकॉर्ड्स दैट वी वांट टू डिलीट, वही रिकॉर्ड डिलीट होना चाहिए. ओके, इट्स मींस कि जो प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट हो रहा है ड्यूरिंग द इंसर्शन, अपडेशन, डिलीशन, वो प्रॉब्लम्स को रिमूव करना. ओके, नॉर्मलाइजेशन इज यूज्ड टू रिमूव द एनोमलीज. Then normalization divides the larger table into the smaller tables. Okay, normalization divide the larger table into the smaller tables and link them using the relationship. Okay, first क्या देखा हमने? Normalization is used in the process of organizing data in the database. Okay, टेबल में जो डेटा है उसको अरेंज करेगा नॉर्मलाइजेशन. हाउ? तो नॉर्मलाइजेशन डिवाइड द लार्जर टेबल इनटू द स्मॉलर टेबल. लार्जर टेबल को स्मॉलर टेबल में डिवाइड करेगा एंड लिंक्स देम यूजिंग रिलेशनशिप. ओके, उसको लिंक जो टेबल्स, वन टेबल को मल्टीपल टेबल्स में डिवाइड किया है, द टेबल विल बी लिंक्ड. ओके, यूजिंग द रिलेशनशिप. The normal form is used to reduce redundancy from the database table. The normal form is used. The normal form is used to reduce redundancy from the database table. Okay, we already learned the definition. The types of normal forms. Okay, it is a process. It is a process. So there are total 4 forms. One first normal form, second normal form, NF मतलब normal form, third normal form, and BCNF. Okay, these are the step-by-step process. First of all, we have to perform the first NF on the table. After that, we will perform the second NF process. After that, we perform the third NF, and after that, we perform the BCNF on the tables. Okay, we will process all these forms on the table. Why? Because we want to organize the table. We want to reduce the duplication, redundancy from the table. So normalization is used. Okay, it is a process. Process है, कोई भी process है तो process है the steps. Okay, every process has some steps. Okay, कोई भी process, theory पढ़ो, practical पढ़ो, every process has some steps. तो normalization का process है on these 4 steps. तो first NF, फिर हम second NF we will do, then third NF, then BCNF. If the database design is not perfect, it may contain some anomalies, problems. Okay, if database design is not perfect, अगर हमने database design perfect design नहीं किया, मतलब we have not created the proper table using constraints या तो कोई भी जो है वो use करके we have not designed the perfect database, it may contain the anomalies which are like a bad dream for any database administrator. Okay, there are 3 types of anomalies. The first anomalies means problems. Okay, जो affect नहीं होना चाहिए, but if the problems are there, then we can sort out that problems using the normalization. The normalization is also used to eliminate the anomalies. There are total 3 types of anomalies. The first is update anomalies. What is update anomalies? If data items are scattered, okay, मतलब data items are not arranged properly, arranged नहीं है, scattered है, and are not linked to each other properly, then it could lead to strange situation. For example, we try to update one data item having its copy scattered over several places. A few instances get updated properly while a few others are left with old values. Such instances leave the database in an inconsistent state. For example, मैंने आपको बोला कि multiple copies possible है. Okay, if IT SYT का कोई student है, his entry is available in the IT database. Okay, IT SYT के table में है. And same students data are also available in the events table. कि उसका जो student का जो data है वो events table में भी available है. Why? Because he has participated some events. Okay, तो उसका जो data है student ने कौन सी में participate किया है, क्या prize मिला, all data are also stored in the another event table. But student name, उसका ID, roll number, phone number, contact number are same in both the tables. Student SYT table, in SYT table and in event table, दोनों table में data same है. But if we are changing student phone number in one table, so it must be changed in another table also. Okay, if we are doing some changes in address of that student, तो वो address event table में change होना चाहिए. Okay, तो अगर change नहीं हो रहा है तो there is a problem. उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Anomalies. Update anomalies means we are doing changes in one table in one place, but the same changes will not appear in the second table or the same entry. So this is called the anomalies, update anomalies. Clear what is the problem? So these anomalies can be removed through the normalization. Okay, these anomalies can be removed through the normalization. This is update anomalies. The second is deletion anomalies. We try to delete a record, but parts of it was left undeleted because of unawareness. Okay, the data is also saved somewhere else. This is called delete anomalies. Okay, we are trying to delete the record, but हम कुछ record delete करें, we are using the foreign key. ठीक है, हम लोग foreign key use कर रहे हैं, तो foreign key का data जो है deleted from one table, तो वो primary उसके table में से delete नहीं हो रहा है. Some part left it undeleted. Okay, so this is called the deletion anomalies. We are trying to delete, but delete नहीं हो रहा है records. So this is deletion anomalies. Insertion anomalies, we try to insert data in a record that does not exist at all. Okay, we try to insert the data in a record that does not exist at all. जो data हम लोग insert कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, वो data उसमें available है. For example, we want to enter the student email ID वगैरह कुछ, but वो column ही नहीं है, column exist नहीं है, या तो delete हो गया, या तो available नहीं है. It's called the insert anomalies. So all these problems can be sorted out using the normalization process. Okay, because in the definition हमने पढ़ा, normalization is used to remove the anomalies, insert, update and deletion anomalies. The anomalies मतलब क्या? Problems. So update anomalies, what is update anomalies, what is delete, deletion, and what is insert anomalies are given here. Okay, so you can read from this file, तो आपको समझ में आएगा. So all these problems can be sorted using the normalization. Now we will see what is a normalization. Normalization is a method to remove all these anomalies and bring the database to a consistent state. Okay, bring the database to a consistent state. What is the meaning of consistent? What is the meaning of consistent, students? Yes, may I audible? What is the meaning of consistence? यस, मे आई ऑडिबल? मेरी आवाज आ रही है सबको? यस और
Yes, ma'am.
कंसिस्टेंस मींस क्या? सेम, ओके, सेम
Same data in multiplex.
यस, वेरी गुड, ओके। तो ऐसे नहीं कि वी आर डिलीटिंग डेटा एक टेबल में से तो सेकंड टेबल में से वो नहीं हो रहा है, नो। इफ वी आर डिलीटिंग डेटा फ्रॉम वन टेबल तो सेम कॉपी, सेम डेटा will be also deleted from the another table, okay। तो consistent statement डेटाबेस कैसे होना चाहिए? consistent statement everywhere जहाँ पे कॉपीज वी आर, अगर हम लोग कॉपी स्टोर कर रहे हैं, एक इफ वी आर स्टोरिंग द copies of one data to the multiple places, तो अगर if we are trying to change in one place तो ऑल दी जो कॉपीज है उसमें क्या होना चाहिए? चेंजेस होना चाहिए। इट्स मीन कंसिस्टेंट स्टेट, डेटाबेस शुड बी कंसिस्टेंट स्टेट, ओके। तो कंसिस्टेंसी इज द एडवांटेज ऑफ डीबीएमएस, ओके। कंसिस्टेंसी इज द एडवांटेज ऑफ डीबीएमएस। तो इट कैन बी फुलफिल, मतलब वो कैसे फुलफिल हो रहा है? थ्रू दी नॉर्मलाइजेशन, ओके। रिडंडेंसी हमने देखा, वो प्राइमरी की थ्रू हम लोग उसको अचीव कर रहे हैं, दैट एडवांटेजेस, ओके। जो कंसिस्टेंस एडवांटेज है दैट वी कैन अचीव थ्रू दी नॉर्मलाइजेशन। मैंने आपको बताया था कि एवरी एडवांटेज हैज देयर इज अ वन टॉपिक, ओके। आई टोल्ड यू एट द टाइम ऑफ यूनिट फर्स्ट जब हमने स्टार्ट किया था एडवांटेजेस ऑफ डीबीएमएस, तो एवरी एडवांटेज हैज देयर इज सम टॉपिक्स अवेलेबल है। तो कंसिस्टेंसी इज द एडवांटेज ऑफ डीबीएमएस। तो how to achieve that consistency? Through the normalization, okay। Now clear what is normalization? Why we will do the normalization? To remove the redundancy or to keep the database in the consistent states and to remove the anomalies, okay। For that normalization is used, okay। Now how to perform the normalization? Okay, what are the steps? It is a process. Normalization is a process. So how to perform normalization? There are total 4 steps in a normalization process. The first is first NF, okay, मतलब first normal form, first normal form। In every step there is some logic है that we have to apply to our tables, okay। We have to check कि वो table जो है that is our first normal form में है कि नहीं। How? देखते हैं, चलो। First normal form, the first normal form is defined in the definition of relational table itself, okay। These rules define in first NF, first rule क्या है? First normal form में how the table look like. So these rules define that all the attributes in a relation must have atomic domains. What's the meaning of atomic? We have learned this word in the previous lectures. Constraints में हमने देखा atomic domain. Okay, what is the meaning of atomic domain? मतलब single value होना चाहिए, but एक ही atomic मतलब unique single value will be there. And domain मतलब क्या? For example, integer है, तो integer ही data we have to enter. Name है तो we have to enter the strings, some strings है तो characters we have to enter. Phone number है तो we have to some numbers. तो particular domain का value है वो it should be assigned, okay। So first normal form, these rules define that all the attributes in a relation must have atomic domains. The values in a atomic domains are indivisible units, okay। For example, see, we have 2 columns. We have 2 columns in the database, in the table. We have 2 columns in our table, course and content. We have one table and there are the table has 2 columns, course and content, okay, course and content। So programming is we have entered the data like that. Programming is a course, web is a course, okay, and the values of that programming column has Java and C++, and the value of web is HTML, PHP, ASP. If we have entered the data like that, so it is not acceptable, okay, it is not acceptable। So how the data should be? The data should be atomic, okay। This course name programming, course name programming and content value मतलब Java, okay। Programming then C++, web HTML, web PHP, web ASP मतलब unique records, okay, unique records। Atomic value उसको क्या बोलते हैं? Atomic value, each attribute must contains only a single value from its predefined domain, okay। What is the first rule क्या है? Every attribute must contain only a single value from its predefined domain, okay। So this is a rule for first and if we have the table like दैट अगर हमारे पास ऐसा कुछ टेबल है, ठीक है, वी हैव एंटर्ड, ऐसा हमने वैल्यू एंटर किया है जावा सी प्लस प्लस वेब में एक के साथ थ्री वैल्यूज, वेब एट्रीब्यूट को वी आर असाइनिंग थ्री वैल्यू साइमल्टेनियसली, तो इट इज रॉन्ग। ओके, so according to first normal form, each attribute must contain only a single value. Okay, each attribute must contain a single value. It's called the atomic. Okay, उसको क्या बोलते हैं, एटॉमिक वैल्यू। हर एक एट्रीब्यूट्स को सिंगल वैल्यू कंसिस्ट करना है। तो ये यू कैन सी प्रोग्रामिंग इज एट्रीब्यूट, okay, and Java and C++ are the values for that attribute. So we cannot assign the multiple values to the same attribute at a single line. Okay, we have to enter like this. Programming attribute for Java is a value, programming attribute to C++ is a second value. Okay, web is a second attribute, but in web attribute we have assigned three values: HTML, PHP, ASP, but it is not possible. Okay, it is not possible, it is not acceptable. So we have to enter the three values again. Okay, matlab separately we have to enter. Web is attribute, HTML is its value, PHP is value of web attributes, ASP is the value of web attributes. So each attribute must contain only a single value. Okay, each attribute must contain only a single value. If अगर हमारे पास टेबल ऑलरेडी ऐसा टेबल है तो वी नीड नॉट टू डू दी फर्स्ट नॉर्मल फॉर्म। ओके, अगर हमारे पास ऑलरेडी ऐसा टेबल है तो उसको फर्स्ट नॉर्मल फॉर्म में करने की जरूरत नहीं है, बिकॉज इट इज ऑलरेडी इन फर्स्ट नॉर्मल फॉर्म। वी हैव टू चेक, हमको चेक करना है कि हमने क्या किया है। अगर ऐसा डेटा है तो वी हैव टू मेक द टेबल लाइक दैट के एवरी एट्रीब्यूट मस्ट कंटेन ओनली सिंगल वैल्यू। ऑलरेडी अगर हमने ऐसा डेटा इंसर्ट किया है तो वी कैन से कि आवर टेबल इज इन फर्स्ट नॉर्मल फॉर्म। अंडरस्टैंडिंग स्टूडेंट, समझ में आ रहा है व्हाट इट और नॉट, यस और नॉट? अंडरस्टैंड, यस और नो? यस, ओके, ठीक है, ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड। अगर नहीं समझ में आया तो अगेन आई विल रिपीट इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर। ठीक है, जस्ट अभी जितना समझ में आ रहा है उतना याद रखो। ठीक है, अगेन आई विल एक्सप्लेन, डोंट वरी। तो फर्स्ट नॉर्मल फॉर्म मतलब क्या, अवर टेबल, ठीक है, इन अवर टेबल ईच एट्रीब्यूट मस्ट हैव अ सिंगल वैल्यू, मतलब एटॉमिक। ओके, उसको क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग, एटॉमिक वैल्यूज, एटॉमिक सिंगल वैल्यूज। ओके, डोमेन्स मतलब जो हमने असाइन किया है रेंज, उसका डोमेन, दैट वैल्यू we must assign. Okay, that is the first normal form. Again I am telling, if our table is already like this, ठीक है, ऐसा अगर हम टेबल पे ऐसे एंट्रीज है तो हमको उसको फर्स्ट नॉर्मल फॉर्म में करने की जरूरत नहीं है। if we have entered the data like that, then we have to convert that table, we have to rearrange that table in relation like that in first normal form में ऐसे हम लोग करते, convert it to first normal form. Okay, okay, so first normal form clear? Okay, now second normal form. Second normal form. Okay, before we learn about the second normal form, we need to understand the following. Okay, पहले ये देख लेते हैं what is prime attributes and non-prime attribute, then you will understand. Okay, prime attribute. What is a prime attribute? A attribute which is a part of the candidate key is known as prime attribute. Okay, what is the meaning of prime attribute? An attribute which is part of candidate's key. Okay, जो candidate's key है, okay, उसको हम लोग prime attribute we can say. Okay, an attribute which is a part of candidate key, मतलब candidate keys जितने भी candidates key table में, all that keys we can say the prime attributes. Okay, and what is non-prime attribute? An attribute which is not a part of primary key. It is said to be non-prime attribute. Okay, जो keys नहीं है, attributes which are not keys is known as non-prime attribute, which is not a part of primary key. Okay, जो primary key नहीं है, मतलब जो keys नहीं है, that we can say non-prime attribute. Prime attribute मतलब an attribute which is a part of candidate key, and non-prime मतलब क्या, attribute which are not part of the keys. It's known as non-prime attribute. Okay, now what is second normal form? If we follow second normal form, then every non-prime attribute should be fully functionally dependent on the prime key attribute. Okay, what is the rule for second normal form? Okay, if we follow the second normal form, then every non-prime attribute should be fully functionally dependent on prime key attribute. That is, if X belongs to A holds, then there should not be any proper subset of Y of X for which Y belongs to A also holds true. Okay, तो ये mathematical है. Okay, ये mathematical आपको फॉर्म में एक्सप्लेन किया है, तो you can understand from this mathematical. Otherwise तो फिर नहीं, अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो just remember this thing कि every known prime attribute should be fully functionally dependent on the prime key attribute. Okay, it is important. In second normal form, every known prime attribute should be fully functionally dependent on prime attribute. Okay. Now देखते हैं हम लोग. Okay. See, there is a one table, student project table is there. Student ID, project ID, student name, and project name. Okay. These four fields are there in student project table. Okay. समझ में आ रहा है? There is one table. In that table, there is four columns. One is student ID, second is project ID, the third is student name, and fourth is project name. We see here in the student project relation मतलब table, that the prime key attributes are student ID and project ID. These both are the prime key attributes. मतलब these both IDs can be keys. Okay. These both can be keys. Student ID भी primary हो सकता, keys हो सकता है, and project ID भी keys हो सकता है. We can make these two columns as key. Okay, हम इन दोनों columns को key assign कर सकते हैं. Why? Because student ID is also unique and every student has unique project ID. Okay, so these two keys can be, these two columns attributes can be keys. Okay. We see here in the student project relation that the prime key attributes are student ID and project ID. So, which keys are part of the candidates, which attributes are the parts of the candidate's key that called as prime attributes. The student ID and project ID are the prime attributes for our table. Okay. According to rule, जो यहाँ पे हमने rule देखा, according to rule, known key attributes जो है, okay, known key attributes, which are the known key attributes, student name and project name, both are the known key attributes, मतलब known prime attributes. Okay, we can say student name and project name known prime attribute बोल सकते हैं, and student ID and project ID को we can say the prime attributes. Okay. Okay. A student name and project name must be dependent upon both and not on any of the prime key attributes individually, but we find that student name can be identified student ID and project name can be identified project ID. Okay, independently. This is called partial dependency. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Partial dependency, which is not allowed in second normal form. In this table, student name, we can also identify the student by student ID, and we can also identify the project name by project ID. So in one table, there are two prime attributes. कितना prime attributes है? Two prime attributes है. तो इसको हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? Partial dependency. Okay. Student name can be identified student ID and project name can be identified project ID independently. ठीक है? Student ID project ID पे dependent नहीं है. Okay, student name project ID पे dependent नहीं है. Student name is dependent on student ID and project name is dependent on project ID. These both are two different things. Okay, so we can divide this table. Okay, so we can divide this two table. हम लोग क्या करेंगे? ये table को divide करेंगे. Why? Because into dependency उसको remove करने के. तो how we can make two tables like this? For student table एक create करेंगे. In that student table, student ID, student name and project ID. And in the project table name, we will have two columns, project ID and project name. And in student table, project ID becomes the foreign key and project ID becomes the primary key in its own table. Okay, so यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया? We broke the relation into as depicted in the above picture. So there exists no partial dependency. यहाँ पे partial dependency नहीं है. Clear? So in the second normal form, what is the rule? Every known prime attribute must be dependent on prime attribute. Okay, so here you can see. Wait. Here you can see student name is dependent on student ID and project name is dependent on project ID. And ये two tables, ये जो एक ही टेबल में एंट्रीज था, तो we have to connect these two tables. Why? Because main वहाँ पे एक ही टेबल था, तो we can connect these two tables using the project ID. So project ID is a primary key in project table and project ID is a foreign key in student table. Okay, so अगर ऐसा कोई है, if this type of dependency, partial dependency in your table, then you have to remove that dependency. How to remove that dependency? By dividing the table. तो यहाँ पे एक टेबल जो था, basically that table I have divided into two tables, student table and project table. Clear? Clear? हाँ, and the must, and one more thing you have to remember, okay, before converting the table into the second normal form, you have to confirm that your table must be in first normal form. पहले आपको क्या चेक करना है कि आपका टेबल फर्स्ट नॉर्मल फॉर्म में है कि नहीं. इफ योर टेबल इज इन फर्स्ट नॉर्मल फॉर्म, देन ओनली देन यू कैन अप्लाई द सेकंड नॉर्मल फॉर्म रूल. ओके, मतलब सेकंड नॉर्मल फॉर्म का रूल क्या है कि every non-prime attribute should be fully functionally dependent on prime key attribute. Okay, so this is a second normal form rule, but table पहले first normal form में होना चाहिए, उसके बाद ही we can perform the second normal form. If our table, अगर हमारे टेबल में ऐसा कोई डिपेंडेंसी नहीं है, if our table don't have any type ऐसे this type of partial dependency, तो हमको कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर डिपेंडेंसी है तो we can remove this dependency like this. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Every time हम लोग ये सब चीज नहीं करेंगे. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू चेक अवर टेबल. इफ अगर नेसेसरी है, इफ ये कोई चेंजेस नेसेसरी है, देन वी कैन डू दैट. ऑलरेडी आपके टेबल में एवरी एट्रीब्यूट जो नॉन प्राइम एट्रीब्यूट जो प्राइम एट्रीब्यूट पे डिपेंडेंट है, ऐसा कोई पार्शियल डिपेंडेंसी नहीं है, तो आप क्या करोगे? यू कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. ठीक है, ऑलरेडी आपने कैसे कि हमारा टेबल जो सेकंड नॉर्मल फॉर्म में है, अगर योर टेबल एवरी एट्रीब्यूट हैज अ सिंगल वैल्यू, ओके सॉरी, हाँ, एवरी एट्रीब्यूट हैज अ सिंगल वैल्यू, तो उसको फर्स्ट नॉर्मल फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. अगर नहीं है, देन यू कैन परफॉर्म दी दैट स्टेप्स. ओके, तो ऐसे नहीं कि हर एक टेबल को नॉर्मलाइजेशन अप्लाई करना है. इफ नेसेसरी पॉसिबल, अगर है, अगर उसमें एनोमलीज है, ये सब कंडीशंस यू हैव टू चेक, ओके, बिफोर डूइंग द नॉर्मलाइजेशन. या ओके, तो first normal form you have to perform first, then second normal form. तो second normal form में क्या है condition है? This is the condition. The first condition क्या है second normal form की? कि it should, a table must be in first normal form, and then every non-prime attribute should be fully functionally dependent on prime key attribute. What is prime attribute and non-prime attribute? You have to remember. I will ask in the MCQ exam. Okay. Please. Prime attribute क्या है and what is non-prime attribute? Attributes which are the parts of candidate key called as prime attribute. Okay, for example, student ID, project ID, student name and project name. In this table, student ID and project ID can be keys. ठीक है, ये दोनों कीज हम लोग बना सकते हैं, उसको एज अ कीज हम लोग यूज कर सकते हैं. तो स्टूडेंट आईडी एंड प्रोजेक्ट आईडी आर दी प्राइम एट्रीब्यूट्स. एंड नॉन प्राइम एट्रीब्यूट्स मतलब क्या, जो कीज का पार्ट नहीं है, एट्रीब्यूट्स व्हिच आर नॉट द पार्ट ऑफ द कीज. स्टूडेंट नेम को हम लोग कीज बना नहीं सकते, प्रोजेक्ट नेम को वी कैन नॉट मेक दी की. व्हाई? बिकॉज हो सकता है प्रोजेक्ट नेम सेम है, एक ही क्लास में टू स्टूडेंट जो है, टू स्टूडेंट जो सेम प्रोजेक्ट पे काम कर, मतलब सेम प्रोजेक्ट बना रहे हो. ओके, वेबसाइट सेम वेबसाइट बना रहे हो, हाँ, वेबसाइट विल बी डिफरेंट, थोड़ा चेंजेस होगा, बट डेफिनेशन सेम है, प्रोजेक्ट नेम सेम हो सकता है. ओके, सो इट इज कि जो एट्रीब्यूट्स जो है, नॉन प्राइम एट्रीब्यूट्स मस्ट बी डिपेंडेंट ऑन द स्टूडेंट आईडी. तो स्टूडेंट आईडी एंड स्टूडेंट नेम के लिए हम लोग विल मेक वन टेबल, एंड प्रोजेक्ट आईडी एंड प्रोजेक्ट नेम के लिए विल मेक अनदर टेबल. बट ये मेन तो बेसिकली एक ही टेबल था, तो यू हैव टू कनेक्ट two tables. Okay, ये दो tables को आपको कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा. कैसे कनेक्ट करोगे? थ्रू दी फॉरेन की. थ्रू दी फॉरेन की. Okay, so this is the second normal form. Okay, this is the second normal form. The first normal form का what is the rule? What is the rule for first normal form? What is the rule for first normal form? Yes. कौन बताएगा? What is the rule for first normal form? चलो बताओ। थर्ड नॉर्मल फॉर्म एंड BCNF आई विल एक्सप्लेन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर, क्योंकि पूरा भी एक साथ करने जाऊंगी तो आपको बिल्कुल समझ में नहीं आएगा, ठीक है। हम लोग स्टेप बाय स्टेप्स करेंगे, ओके, क्योंकि कंसेप्ट वी हैव टू क्लियर। The table must have atomic values. Very good, Arun. Okay. Okay. The table must have atomic values. Yes, Kohinoor. Good. Every attribute must contain only one value. Good. Okay. तो ऐसा आपको याद रखना है. You should remember all these concepts. समझ के याद रखो. Okay. Yes. One more answer is there. Surplus. Every column in the table must be unique. Every column. We cannot say every column surplus, क्योंकि कॉलम तो यूनिक ही होगा. कॉलम तो यूनिक ही होगा. हम लोग फोन नंबर वन ऐसे नहीं डालेंगे. हम लोग फोन नंबर 1 फोन नंबर 2 ऐसे ही डालेंगे. ओके. कॉलम नहीं. एवरी एट्रीब्यूट यू कैन, आप ऐसे बोल सकते हो कि एवरी कॉलम हैज यूनिक वैल्यूज. सरप्लस यू कैन से लाइक दैट कि एवरी कॉलम हैज यूनिक वैल्यू. क्लियर? ओके. So today we will finish here 2 types of normalization. 2 steps देखा. First normal form, second normal form. In the tomorrow's lecture we will do some examples देखेंगे. 1 normal form, second normal form का. Then we will learn third normal form and BCNF. क्योंकि एकदम से करवाऊंगी तो आपको ऊपर से जाएगा. Okay. So next lecture we will continue with the 3NF and BCNF. Before that we will do the example. हम लोग देखेंगे. थोड़ा example से. Okay, मैंने थोड़ा फाइंड करके रखा है एग्जांपल इन दिस साइट्स पे एग्जांपल्स आर देयर. So we will do some example for 1NF, second NF, then after we will learn the 3NF and BCNF. Please नोटबुक लेके बैठो and note down all these things. Okay, कल भी नोटबुक लेके आना क्योंकि आप ये एग्जांपल you have to note down in your notebook. Clear students?